Scripts, text, call it whatever you want. They're needed today. YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, whatever you can think of, there is some text needed to be written. And of course, people get a lot of money for it. You can just take a look at these Fiverr posts, for example. People get a lot of money for all sorts of things. And of course, the owners of these channels, the owners of these blogs, they love to outsource, okay? They have a lot of work to do, so they just have someone to write that content for them. So I came to this idea that we can use WriteSonic.ai in order to write for us. And it's really, really good. And don't be afraid of it. I hear like people telling like, oh my God, they're afraid of AI. They're going to take away their jobs. Well, they're not, okay? These AI tools, they're here to help us. They will never replace humans because after all these like AI tools, they need certain prompt, right? And only humans can write that prompt. What is this good for? Well, it'll just cut down the time on the research, okay? So because whenever you want to write something, you have to do some kind of a research, right? Now this can help you with that. And it can even write. So it can even just like put you out of that writer's block. And trust me when I say this, WriteSonic is so much better than ChatGPT. WriteSonic is perfect. ChatGPT is limited to 500 words response. And it's limited in terms of information. Up to 2021, it knows. After that, nothing. So those are some of the reasons that I use, and I want to show to you what can WriteSonic do. As you can see, SEO meta tags, AI article ideas, Quora answers, content rephrase, keyword extractor, Facebook ads, Google ads, sentence expander, almost everything that you can think of, okay? And people need this. And you can get a lot of money for it. I mean, just have a look at this. If you just type in copywriter in the Fiverr search bar, you will have a lot of these options, but the prices are really crazy. I mean, I'm just going to take a random guy. Let's take this guy, Jacob. If I just head over into his profile, you will actually see that this fella has been selling 600 of these. So at least 600. The reason I say the least because not everyone is going to leave a review. So at least 600. But just take a look at this. If you head over to his offers, the basic offer says that you need to pay $215. All right. And it's only 150 words. Now, that is just crazy. If you don't know how much 150 words is, well, that's like the length of a YouTube short video, all right? So that's how short. And he charges $200 for it. This is way over $1 per word, okay? So that is really crazy. And I don't want to go to these like standard ones or the premium packages. You can just try to imagine how much money this guy has been making with copywriting. I mean, I know. They just tell that copywriting is an art of selling with words. And there's so many products out there, and that's why these companies pay big money for it, okay? They want to pay big money because they want to sell big, and that's how it works. So, WriteSonic can do this for you. Just have a look at this. Firstly, click on Start Writing for free. Create yourself an account, Apple, Google, whatever. When you land inside, this is going to be your dashboard. So, first of all, you've got AI Article Writer 5.0. It's a good one, all right? You have to pay for this newest one, but for these, you have like 10,000 words for free. So, just imagine how many of those copywriting things you can just do. So, you have general writing, you have e-commerce. So, you can, for example, write Amazon descriptions for some brands. Okay, so Amazon product descriptions, that's very needed on the market nowadays. Then for social media, of course, website copy, some text to landing pages, some call to actions, which is really good for copywriting. And of course, you've got article, which is really needed for example, blog titles. You can even generate blog titles, as you can see right here. So you have a lot of these niched down things, which you can use in all sorts of ways. So whether you want to write a copyright, whether you just want to go with the blog posts, there is opportunity for you. You just have to choose one niche. And if you have passion for writing, of course you're going to do it on your own. This is just going to be a tool that you are going to use in order to better your writing, okay? In order to just cut down the time that you need, like normally, in order to write a simple blog post, for example. And while we talk about blog posts, the owners of blog posts, well, they just get huge deals of money. There is like a little amount of them that like just write their own posts. They just go and outsource the thing and they just pay them. Okay, so they hire people to do that for them to make the content. If you, for example, just head over back to Fiverr and you just type in blog writers, you will see that this niche is very saturated. Let's say 37,000 services available, but you can get really, really big money with this one. For example, look at this guy, Brad. I'm just going to go inside. So he charges $100 for a simple blog post. Okay. And he almost came to 1,000 sales. I mean, that is really, really good. His standard and premium packages are out of this world. So you can see this is what people need. Also, you can just go over to article writing. As you can see, just type that in the Fiverr and just see what other people are doing. I can't explain enough how important it is to just go and see what others are doing. Okay, you don't have to do the exact same thing with these like SEOs on your titles, on your gigs, but at least just model the success that they have. You know, that is the recipe for you, the recipe for success, because you don't have to reinvent the wheel. You just have to go and replicate what others are doing, what is already selling, you know. So just join the group and take that piece of the pie for yourself. Now, let me just tell you and show you how this works. So, for example, I don't know, let's go with simple article writer, which is like here. So, 4.0. I don't want to pay for this. So, what you can do, well, firstly, you just have to give the topic, right? So, I'm just going to use like artificial intelligence in weight loss. Okay, so that's just something that I think of recently. Search for keywords. So, this is the first step. All right, we're going to search for some keywords. And then after you get those keywords, you will choose some of those. So AI fitness, let's say. Then you can just choose the tone of voice for that specific article. This will depend on what your customer wants, of course. Now, point of view, this is really good, really, really interesting. You can decide to write from first person, so that is like you talking. Then you can just go with second person or third person, like an objective viewpoint. Now, you can, of course, talk to your customer and offer him these services, and they will respect you for that, you know? They will see that they've got, like, many options that they can choose, and they will be satisfied with you. That is, of course, needed for all of these reviews, you know? Just take care of that. Now, once you're done with that, you just have to go and you have to click on this button, Generate Ideas. And this is the next step. This tool will not only, like, give you the outline for a blog or your article or whatever. This will even give you the idea, you know, so you don't have to think about it too much. Now, this is really, really good if you get a gig there on Fiverr, let's say, which is like not so important for you, you know, something that you think that it's not like too much of a profitable situation for you, you know, something like I don't know what it is. You will feel that out. But the thing is, you can save yourself a lot of time with this tool. You know, all those little simple gigs that almost anyone can do, you can just go with WriteSonic, all right? So you can just spend your time on something that is like in need of your attention more, you know? So that is a good thing to know. Remember that. So once you choose the idea for yourself with the help of AI, just select on it, you know? And then you just have to click on this button, which is Generate Outlines. And of course, the outline is going to be generated for you. So you can choose, of course. Now, section 1, section 2, up to 10, you can see total article, all right? So, now, what do you want to do? You have to click on this one, and then you have the whole outline here. Now, all you got to do is to click on Generate Article here, and of course, the article is going to be written for you. Now, you have to know that you have 10,000 premium words in order to just try it out, you know, so you can just spend this, earn yourself a little bit of money, and then go and invest that profit into WriteSonic because it can really, really help you. Okay, you will get so much more money if you choose to invest. And let me just show you the prices for the end. It's not that expensive. You will have to pay $16 per month. And just try to imagine how much money you can get. Just get with this, all right? Unlimited words, only $16 per month. I'm not affiliating for them. I'm just telling you it's a good opportunity, all right? Even if you're not a writer, you can just get yourself a few gigs, get yourself as a side hustle, and that's just going to be good for you, all right? So if you think this is for you, if you think you can do it, I think you can do it, go for it, all right? I wish you good luck, and I'll catch you.